Let me showcase something. This is another classic example of people being assholes when it's convenient for them and then having a Pikachu face when it's not later. Reddit users here is talking about, oh, well, do Latin Americans look down on US born Latinos? Maybe they speak Spanish, maybe they don't, whatever, right? And so up here, a person responding says, well, I don't look at them as Latinos at all. They're just Americans. That's how I see them, as any other American, right? Person responds saying, well, Chicanos feel like they're in a tough spot because the other white Americans don't see them as, Americans. They just see them as whatever ethnic group, like Mexican. But then the Mexicans, in her case, like not all Mexicans, will say, oh, well, they're just Americans, right? So this guy from Chile responds saying, well, that's a them problem, not a Latin American problem. We are not responsible for the way the U.S. citizens are racist towards their own countrymen. But they are from the U.S., not from Latin America. The reason why I think this is such clown takes is because of just the convenience, okay? Because whenever there are Latin Americans that come to the United States, and let's say they get treated poorly by a second-gen or third-gen U.S. Latino, then they're like, well, those people are traitors, they're self-hating, blah, blah, blah. So they clearly don't see them the same as just any other white American. Like, that's straight capping. They just like to fucking say that in this thread, or whoever the fuck these people are with all these hundreds of upvotes like to say that. But that's what I'm saying. It's like selectively choosing when it's convenient to think of somebody as just any other American, and then the other times they're like, oh, no, you're a traitor because you're supposed to be treating me differently because you're of Latin descent, like, we're one people, right? So it's like you pick and choose when the fuck it's convenient for you, right? Also, with the recent presidential election, there's a lot of people that live in Latin America that are like, Pikachu face, how could all these Latinos vote for Trump? And it's just like, but I thought you said, according to you, they're the same as any other white American. They're literally the equivalent, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's like just these fucking inconsistency. And that's what's just annoying to fucking read. But, I mean, it just happens all the fucking time. See, and this sometimes contributes to somebody that is like a US-born Latino wanting to embrace their roots. They see this type of shit, and then they get dissuaded, or they're like, you know what, well, I get rejected anyways, so fuck them, right? And that contributes to that whole attitude of, I don't give a fuck about where the fuck my family came from, because clearly, I'm not seen as having anything to do with them. I mean, according to the words here, I'm the same as any other American. You see what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. It contributes to that problem, and then people have Pikachu faces later on about why shit turns out the way it is. And these are, again, ultimately, they're just a bunch of assholes on Reddit on a thread. I mean, I dislike people on Reddit anyways. But, this type of shit is what I'm saying. It, contributes to the whole context of why people do what they do, right?